Well, hello, welcome to That's Good Sports. Sportsocalypse live. I'm guessing that there's a lot of people home, not working, out there in the world, just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So I wanted to jump live today so we could just talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. There you are. I see everybody in the chat now. NFL free agency still seems to be on track. So that might be the good sign. A lot of people have been saying, what are you going to do to fill content time? Well, let's be honest. This is usually the time of the year where all we have to talk about is free agency and the NFL draft. Looks like those things will still happen. Even if they get pushed back a little bit, we'll still be able to talk about all that shit. And the XFL getting canceled, that's a real bummer. I was having fun with the XFL. So it should be back in 2021. But it is crazy that it did not last as long as the Alliance of American Football because of a virus. Yes, and I know I look like hell. I look like I've been quarantined for the last 7.5 years doing YouTube videos, which is partially true. So thanks for everybody joining in here. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. Oh, actually, I do. I do have a few things we can talk about. All of you stay safe as well. We're in a national emergency now, so I think that means things are serious. The Titans today cut Delaney Walker and Ryan Suckup. They cut Dion Lewis and Cameron Wake the other day. The Broncos officially franchise tagged Justin Simmons. We knew that was going to be happening. So on par for the course there. The Chargers tagged tight end Hunter Henry. Then they cut linebacker Thomas Davis, defensive lineman Brandon Mebane. The Bengals cut tackle Cordy Glenn. So that might be a nice left tackle for people to take a look at, other teams. And the Vikings freed up $18.5 million in cap space after cutting Xavier Rhodes and Linval Joseph. We knew the Rhodes cut was going to come. Joseph was projected to possibly, and so that was kind of a surprise. But the NFL has also canceled all college player visits to facilities or schools, online visits only. So that is actual NFL news still happening. The only sports news that seems to be going with everything as planned. Okay, so we've got a super chat here. Joey Overstreet. Hi, Brandon. Just wanted to let you know that In-N-Out Burger will be right next to New Life Church in Colorado Springs. Go Avs. Well, that's a lot of information, Joey. Thank you for your super chat. New Life Church. Is that giant church in Colorado Springs? I know how to get to that because there's a shortcut if you're driving to Pueblo from Parker. So that's how I know. But glad to know that In-N-Out will be opening in Colorado Springs. A lot of comments here. Dear Lord. Oh, we got 5 points. 5 points jumped in. I know he's at home doing nothing. He says, let's gave gay sex. Let's gave it. How do you gave it? 5 points. Think you mean have. Think you mean have. Another super chat, $5 from Improving Nut 4. Can't they do the draft from home? No crowds. They could. Theoretically, the NFL draft could happen from home. That would be interesting. I think you could still do the draft, but just not allow fans to attend, which I think Will Keys and I talked about on our podcast yesterday. That would make it like the first time Roger Goodell does not get booed during the NFL draft, which would be the biggest tragedy for us. Like the number one thing I look forward to when the draft starts are the wave of boos for Roger Goodell. So, what do we got here? Bill Bergquist, $2 super chat. I just want to hear you pronounce my last name. Bill Bergquist. Did I do it, Bill? Did I get it right, Bill? Bergquist? Bergquist. I am so bad at saying names, as you guys may know. Two problems there. Sometimes I don't know how to read. Sometimes I don't know how to talk. You put those two things together and you get a guy ignorant enough to think he should try to make a living by talking on the internet. Brandon looks like the coronavirus Perna. Yep. I mean, if they need a poster boy for how you might look if you get it, this could be it. Do I have, let's see here. Oh, we got Cody Wells, $1.99 super chat. Hello, my friend. I'm safe building in NH, New Hampshire. Hashtag stay safe. Cody Wells and I are working on a cool thing. Eventually, Cody Wells, Lego artist, Lego genius, and we are going to hopefully build a 3D Tom Brady head and raise money for charity at some point where if I reach my charity goal, then I will smash the Tom Brady head. That is the plan. Corey Long, $5 super chat. No question, Corey, just $5. Thank you, Corey. It shows that, can you show the video of your cat catching mice to help replace sports? Maybe. Maybe we could. Why the hell? Cody Wells, what's your opinion? Will Vince cancel WrestleMania? I'm not sure. I think Vince McMahon will do whatever he can to keep any event going to make money. Glad the sound is back. Refresh, guys. They say refresh and the sound comes back. I don't know why it went out. My internet's fine. It's showing audio levels here. I know I could actually boost the sound a little bit. Let's see here. Input. Check. Can you hear me a little bit better now? Sorry. The sound thing really threw me off there. We got Melting Crayons. $2 super chat to get a caca for the Battlehawks. Hope Teamu can stick around. Yeah, Jordan Teamu was playing pretty good football in the XFL. I think some NFL teams are going to take a look at him after the way he played. He's definitely worth a backup spot. So let's see here. Is my wife okay? Yes, she is doing very well. She is at work out in the world. Would be nice if she gets to work from home. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I just wanted to make sure everybody's doing all right. Figured we could all come together and be just a little bit more scared in a group than alone, you know? We got Corey Long, $5. Pretend it's some random NFL week in the 1970s and do a video covering the games and news of the week. That's actually a pretty funny idea, Corey. I've kind of thought about that before, of like a throwback Thursday when that used to be a thing, to just cover like that Thursday of like some old football. The problem is that takes a lot of research. And if you know anything about this channel, that Wilkies and I are not good at double checking facts. We got Valhallen, $10 super chat. Brandon clearly needs this money for better internet, Perna. Thank you, Valhallen. I pay out the ass for good internet. I don't know what happened. If you're having issues, try the refresh. But I feel bad we lost the sound there for a minute. Kirk Chavez, $1.99 super chat. Will free agency be postponed? Right now, it doesn't look like it. But the way everything else is going, I don't know how they don't postpone it. I mean, you can do a lot of free agency work over the phone, through Skype, through different things. But, you know, I think players want to go to facilities and team facilities And if travel is getting, limited in that respect, then it makes things difficult because, there are a lot of players out there who have a few teams that they're interested in, and they want to go meet the coaching staff, because coaching staffs change every offseason, as we know, and not every team facility is the same. So I think a lot of them would be interested in checking out where they would play next. And I think that's where the issue might come. And that might be a reason things get delayed in free agency. How long it gets delayed, I don't know. Quick-handed Jay, super chat. So when will we see John Elway live with you? Well, if John Elway is smart, if he wants to be known as the best GM ever, he will make a call to me very shortly to come live stream with me. I'll buy him the finest whiskey and we can live stream and drink whiskey together. I don't know why he wouldn't want to do that. Okay, we got more super chats here. I'm trying to keep up, guys. We got Improving Nut 4, again, $3.99. How much for you to shave your beard live on stream? Wow. We're talking in the multiple thousands of dollars. How much would I need to retire? That's the real question. $1 million. Alan Brooks, $6.90, 6.9, 69. Trying to think of a joke to put here, Alan Brooks. I think your $6.90 donation is a nice joke. And if I had one to put in for you, Alan, I would write it, but it takes me a while sometimes just to get a bad joke. Atlanta Olympians, $4.99 super chat. Editing a Madden 20 March Madness sort of thing. KC lost to the Bungles in the first round. At least we're getting some justice in Madden, Atlanta Olympians. Thank you for the Madden update. NFL 2K coming out. That's kind of exciting news. I might buy NFL 2K to see how it compares as a football game to Madden. Maybe I should once that comes out, maybe I should just start streaming NFL 2K gameplay. Maybe there's a market there. Everybody asking about my toilet paper situation. Very good. I'm one of those people who actually likes to keep things stocked. And I went to Costco weeks ago, actually probably like a month ago, and bought a new toilet paper thing. And then I got home. I was like, oh, fuck, we still have a lot of toilet paper. I don't know if I needed that now. But now I'm glad I have it. Got a full Costco toilet paper. We've got L. Martinez, message retracted. Don't know what that means. Never seen that in the super chats. Let's see here. The Dr. Gnome. Oh, shit. Is that like David the Gnome, the doctor? Well, here's 500 pennies. Shave the beard, dancing ape. Wow, Dr. Gnome. I thought you'd have better bedside manner than that. But thank you for your $4.99. Beard doesn't get shaved until I get $150,000. No, I need more. I'm so greedy. What kind of asshole would only shave his beard for like $10,000? Oh, I'm really starting to reflect on who I am as a person. Okay, we've got Service. Almost read that as cervix. $5 super chat. Pro sport should continue with no fans. Ratings would go through the roof just for the novelty of seeing all that action in front of complete silence. Yeah, I was actually kind of interested to see what sporting events would look like with no fans. Insert Chargers joke. We kind of know what that would look like. But basketball games would have been bizarre. I think the problem is you've already got athletes who are sick, and they are going to spread it to each other easily and quickly. So as a league, you don't really want that. Although athletes are very healthy, it shouldn't be an issue for them really at all, but you never know. So that's probably why they're not doing it. I'm assuming that might happen. That's maybe how they will ease back in to getting sports happening again, is just getting the players out there and then letting the fans back into the stadium once we get all of this stuff under control. Let's see here. Man. Flippant Booch, $1.99 super chat. Interview Broncos players. Yeah, I should start doing that. I should leave the house and go interact with real people. You're right, Booch. We got Wesley Myers, $2 super chat. Alaska, thanks you for mentioning dog sledding. You're welcome, Alaska. I think one day I would actually like to try dog sledding. I know I made fun of it, but it seems pretty cool. Like really, really hard, but cool. We got Alan Brooks, 420. Guys, I got one. Whatever Alan Brooks has, he has one of them. Mark Peterson, 499 super chat. You think the draft will get canceled / postponed? Kind of already talked about it, but maybe. Easily they could postpone it. They definitely won't cancel it because they got to have a draft. So no, it won't be postponed or canceled. Postponed possibly. Again, I think they could do it or move it to maybe a place that's not Las Vegas. I don't know. Where does they not have coronavirus? Where does they not have coronavirus? Probably like somewhere close to the equator where it's really, really, really hot, I think maybe. You should start covering UFC. That would be fun. I think the UFC is a little more strict, though, if you know what I mean. I only try to cover things that I know how to talk about. You know what I mean? That's why I don't do hockey. I would be lost and sound like an idiot. Oh, yeah. How's that different? Okay, I get it. Dominic Miller, $2 just for a cool dancing sick emoji. Is that a sick pair? That's a sick pair, Dominic Miller. L. Martinez, I forgot to write something, okay? Thank you, L. Martinez. $10 more super chat. Tell us you forgot to write something. That's fucking hilarious. That's maybe the best $10 I've ever earned, Martinez. Wicked Bad Butt Plug, $2.99. Don't worry, 2021 will be our year. For butt plugs? For wicked bad butt plugs? I wonder what butt plug stock is doing right now. Let's see here. Jimmy CJC2. 8-bit XFL helmet shirts, ? They don't exist yet. Yeah, that's out of my control. Teespring, the t-shirt store through YouTube, says I can't do 8-bit helmets. And I have bugged them several times trying to say, like, that's not, there's, like, the NFL doesn't have a copyright on that, so we can sell them, but they don't want to do it. And I don't think I could just explain the difference to them between the XFL and the NFL if they're not even willing to listen. So I'm sorry I don't have the 8-bit shirts. You got Pete K, $10 pound, European money, if you will. Euros, Euro money. I don't know how that works with Brexit, Pete K. Stay healthy over there, and greetings from Germany. Go Broncos. Thank you, Pete K. It could be a nice season for the Broncos. We're all excited about Drew Lock, free agency. AJ Boye, good signing for the Broncos. They're keeping Justin Simmons. If they could keep maybe Will Parks or Shelby Harris or Derek Wolfe, I would be happy. I would like to see one of those guys stay. Looks like they're all going, but you never know. Brandon, would you tell people that pouring vodka in your ass with a hose doesn't cure coronavirus? I'm not going to say how I know that, but it doesn't work. Okay? We if anything, today you learned here on That's Good Sports, do not pour vodka in your ass to try to cure coronavirus. And thank you, Jake. That will probably get this video demonetized, even though all of your super chats probably just made me more money than any of my other videos. We've got Ice Ham Jello with a $5 super chat. Wow, he actually did a live stream. How's Will's health? Love you guys. Thank you. Will's health is good. Will was sick 2 weeks ago. At the very same time, they found the first U.S. coronavirus case in Sacramento, 2 minutes away from Will's house. So he could have had it, honestly. Like, I was being facetious at the time, but he could have had it. Let's see here. Improving Nut 4 again, this time $13.99. Do you think the XFL will come back and have the same success, and will they add new teams? Yes, I believe they will be back in 2021. I think they were going in the right direction. People were watching. The gameplay was good. I don't know if they're going to expand to new cities so early. it seems like that's a decision they would have made after their first 2 years. But I would like to see them expand to new cities. Would love to have one in Colorado so I could like go to the games, not have to choose between St. Louis and, Houston. Although I think I was leaning towards St. Louis as a Battlehawks fan. Brandon, super chats pay my rent, Perna. That is true, Brandon Brantley. Brandon Brantley with the Brandon super chat for $2. Whew. Brad Murray, $2. Hope AFC West is bad forever. Chiefs dynasty now. Brad, you really tricked me into just reading that without thinking. You do not want the AFC West to be bad. Trust me, it's more fun when it's competitive and it's not going to suck. And Drew Lock's going to be your worst nightmare, Brad. Alan Brooks, $2 more. Don't look behind you, Brandon. Whoa! It'd be cool if there was a ghost back there. Here's an idea I was having for next football season, because this last year work got hard, if I'm being honest. Like, I was probably doing 80 hours a week. I was growing the channel. It was great, but I might die if I do it again. So I was thinking on Sundays, next Sunday, that I do live streams after the morning and afternoon games, which would be after the Broncos games. And if we made that a thing where we're doing a better looking live stream show than this as well, like, is that a good idea? Then we can talk about all the games that happened right after they happened. I can answer questions, and then I would do the recap, a little less intense recap on Mondays and a Broncos recap Monday. That's kind of what I'm thinking for next season. Don't know if it's a good idea, but I know if I start selling that idea now, you won't hate me when I try to do it. To answer the title, still going crazy. Let's see here. Will anyone be around to watch next Sunday? That's a good question. When I say Sunday, I'm talking about come September and August when football season starts. If you put your entire, let's see here. No, don't want. 2020 is a fluke. You might be right. KZ Gaming, love your YouTube content, even though you're a Broncos fan. LOL. You're entertaining as fuck, and that's coming from a Chiefs fan. Keep the vids coming. Well. KZ Gaming, thank you very much. That's a crazy thing. Like, I get Chiefs fans and Patriots fans who have good sense of humor because I talk a lot of shit about both those teams. So I appreciate anybody who doesn't just write me off when I'm shitting on your team. So thank you, KZ Gaming. What do we got? David Grayley, $2. WWE fan. Wait, WWE without fans. That should be interesting, right? Is that what they're doing? Is the WWE holding SmackDown or WrestleMania or whatever without fans in the arena? And when will Gronk actually make his WWE debut? Will Gronk be making his WWE debut without fans? That'd be the worst way to enter WrestleMania for Gronk. But maybe very entertaining for us at home. Broncos for life, $2 super chat. What up, Brandon? You're too cool. Hell yeah. Broncos fan for life. Let's see here. Improving nut 4 270. How much do you have? Endless pockets improving nut 4? I agree, but we'll watch no matter what. Cool. Was that to the live, doing the live shit? Robbie Money, 99 cents. Thank you, Robbie Money. Will H, UK American football season has been postponed. UK American football? What is that? Dave Clobberdans, AJ or CJ, together or apart in 2020/2021? AJ or CJ who? I don't understand the question, Dave. Sorry. I don't know, Dave. What I do know is we've been streaming for 26 minutes now. I think we go to 30 minutes. And assuming free agency is on next week, you're going to see videos like normal. But maybe we can start live streaming through all this madness regularly. I don't know if it's beneficial. I don't know what I'll have to talk about. I feel like after I do this live stream, I won't feel like I need to say anything for 24 more hours. But I appreciate you guys jumping in here. Trying to look through these comments. They're coming quick. Stefan Diggs wants a new team. Yeah, it's we're kind of getting that impression, right? I don't know if the Vikings are actually going to try to trade him. They could probably get a good return for him, but like you want him and Thielen together. That's a great receiving duo. Can I get an honest review of the Lawnmower 2.0, Brandon? I'm a bitch pussy. Damn it. I really fell for that. Dude, the lawnmowers are good. The Manscaped Lawnmower 2 and 3.0s are good. I use them on my body, and if I thought they were bad, I wouldn't promote them. So they are good. Bronze Manuel, $2. Closed door games equals less viewers aggregating elsewhere. Yes. Agree? Oh, you're saying that viewers are going to just go to other places and watch altogether so that you're not mitigating the risk at all? Do I watch Chiseled Adonis? I've seen his channel. I've been watching a lot of Joe Rogan, and I watch Big Herc's prison YouTube channel. I've got a bunch of fitness channels that pop up now, and my wife was like, why does your YouTube feed have all of these shirtless guys? And I'm like, because I need to know how to get yoked. And they're just like, lift more weight. And I'm like, but is there a better way to put on muscle? Because I'm not strong enough to do more weight. We got Sin City Seal, $1.69 super chat. We got a lot of horsecock locks. I see all of the horsecock lock emojis. Those are still available. Horsecock lock merch in the store. People like those, seem to like those. Collab with Big Herc. I would love to. I watch Big Herc because I think one of my fears is going to prison for some reason, because obviously I would not do well there. There's no reason why I would be going, but I want to know how to survive. That's fascinating. That whole world's fascinating to me and terrifying. We got Luis Nunez, $1.99 super chat with the Fear and Loathing avatar. Hook me up with the Lawnmower 2.0. Don't you want the 3.0? That's the new and improved lawnmower, Louise. Azech, $2. Rudy Gobert shouldn't be quarantined. Maybe for a little bit till he gets better. I think the point is to try not to spread it. Like, that's the whole purpose behind the, yoked Perna 2020. Oh, I want to get so yoked, but I just can't. My body's too tiny. It's to slow down the spread so that the medical establishment can keep up with all the cases, right? So maybe he should just not be villainized. Let's see, improving nut 4. More money, $2.79. Brandon, I need money because of Corona Perna. Didn't you already say that? Thank you for what? Is this real? $250 super chat? That can't be real. Big fan. Not a lot of NFL/XFL fans here from where I live, but it's growing, and I'm glad I get funny updates from you when I don't get to wake up Worley to watch. Much love from the Philippines. Oh, that's 250 PHP, Philippine money. So I don't know how much that is. Thank you from watching over there. That's awesome. That's one of the coolest things about doing like a YouTube channel and people actually watching it, because it took a while before that happened. But knowing people are watching this bullshit in all over the world, like, that's insane. And I can just do it from my house every day. Like, maybe I complain about it a lot, but definitely cool. Definitely lucky to be able to do that and to know. Okay, let's see here. Getting through these super chats. Did you go to Smoky Hill High School? Papa Fupa, $1.99. I did not. I went to Goddard High School in Goddard, Kansas, America. Papa Fupa. Let's see here. Ice Ham Jello. What would you do if Stephen A. Smith did Monday Night Football? Probably make fun of him a lot. Probably make a video listing the name of every single NFL player who is currently playing, so Stephen A. Smith knew which players were actually still in the league. Dave Clobberdans, AJ, or Harris, or both? Oh, like AJ Boye or Chris Harris, or both. I think AJ Boye has potential to have a better season than Chris Harris in 2020. I think Chris Harris can still be good. I think he needs to go back mostly to being like in his slot role. But I think the Broncos got a really good deal for AJ Boye. And if they can convince Chris Harris to stay, that would be awesome. Then I think you have 3 really good corners, assuming Bryce Callahan is healthy, which he should be. So I would be very excited about that, Dave. Pancake Astronaut. What up, Dope Stream Perna? Question mark? Does that mean you don't think it's a dope stream? Tidy up that Bailey jersey. Blasphemous. LOL. Dude, it is. No, okay, it's wrinkled. You're right. And it's autographed. But there. What if I put a big boy there? Now we got a lot going on in this live stream. Let's see here. Wow, fuck. You guys keep giving me money. I could just do this, like, if I just did this 24 hours a day, how long before I become a freaking millionaire? Live stream. I will live stream until I make $1 million. Brandon Perna uses coronavirus to become millionaire after continual live stream. Not really the headline you want, but if I could pay off my mortgage and my wife's student loans and save for retirement. Longest live stream, Guinness record, millionaire. That's good sports. Ooh. David Grayley, DC Defenders, renamed DC Beer Snakes 2021. David, that is legitimately an excellent idea. That is literally a great idea, David. I think the XFL would actually be smart to consider doing things like that. The way they embrace like the fans and the fact that like fans go to games to get drunk, and they were promoting like their players shotgunning beers in the locker room. I think that they embraced like that part of the game was smart. And if they would brand teams to fit more of who their fans are, I think that could help with their success, David. Let's see here. Sebastian Annan, $5 super chat. You should do sports updates from an alternate dimension where the virus didn't shut everything down. Yeah, I just need to do like a green screen back here, right? And then we could actually, I could just flip this so my office looks a little bit different, because then that would be like the alternate dimension. And then I would pretend like the XFL is still happening and give you guys updates on which teams were winning. Spoiler alert, the Battlehawks beat the Roughnecks in the championship. Let's see here. I think that's, I like the creativity there. What else we got here? Gerald Inho. Gerald Inho. How close is Aaron Rodgers to being done? That depends on Aaron. He played well last season, but I feel like he's the type of guy who doesn't think he needs to fine-tune his game anymore. The way like Tom Brady has done, the way Peyton Manning did as they got older. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. Like, I think Aaron Rodgers needs to double down on doing all the little things right, because his athletic ability is not going to carry him for much longer. Maybe. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Aaron Reed. We got NOK 100. Don't know what NOK, what area that is. Northern Korea. I don't think you would have internet access to my show, so that's probably not what that means. 100 of NOKs from Aaron. Roughnecks are XFL champions. I have to concur. I have to agree that the XFL champions are officially the Roughnecks. They were undefeated. They were the best team. Everybody else proved to be beatable. I was excited to see where the Wildcats would go. Josh Johnson was starting to play pretty nice football. They were starting to get things together, I felt like. And I thought they would end up being second in the West. Battlehawks, East. I mean, even the Guardians started to look better with Luis Perez. So my Von Miller jersey, my Miller signed jersey looks better. Scotty dude 456. Yeah, I know. I should fix the jersey. Adam Burke, $1.99. That much closer to $1 million. Thank you, Adam. When do I get $1 million? I live stream until I get $1 million. How do I man, if I was like Logan Paul or one of those famous dudes on YouTube, he could do that. And he doesn't need the money. Like, he's already a millionaire, but he could be like, I'm going to live stream until I get $1 million more, and boom, it would happen. Let's talk Brady to the Bucks. Well, I've talked about that a lot, but I hate that idea. It would be so smart for Tom Brady to go to Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay fans deserve winning. I would be happy for Tampa Bay fans, but I don't want to see Brady get to play with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Cameron Brate and OJ Howard if he ever starts playing like he should, and whoever else they add to that offense. Bill Larry, $2. Say something nice about the Chiefs. No, Bill. That should be $2,000. Something nice about the Chiefs. I'm happy Andy Reid finally won a Super Bowl. I like Andy Reid. I will never not like Andy Reid. I like to make fun of Andy Reid, and I always feel a little bit bad when I do, because I don't know how you can't not like Andy Reid, you know? We've got Call You Mel, $2 Euro money. New viewer here. Why are you a Broncos supporter? Well, that's a bold question from Europe. Call you Mel. Because I was born in Denver. All my family was Broncos fans. My friends were Broncos fans. Grew up watching John Elway, Steve Atwater. It's, just the team I believe in. It's who I am. It's who I am. But the more I've covered the NFL, doing this YouTube channel, I like so many more NFL teams and players than I ever did, because when you're watching as much as you can and you're writing about all of the players, you start to like a lot of guys that you wouldn't have gotten a chance to like before. So still the Broncos are number one, but I like a lot of teams and a lot of players now, outside of the Patriots and most of the Chiefs. Connor Finley, $2. Thank you, Connor. No question from Connor, just a nice donation. We Do Things, 201. How many Broncos games do you go to per season? 0. We Do Things. 0. I would like to go to more. I should start doing vlogs from the games. But it's I focus so hard on reviewing all of the games and recapping the games. Being at home is a necessity. I got to watch Red Zone. I got to watch all that shit, take notes, pulling clips. Sunday morning to Monday night is 20 plus straight hours of work. So that's why I don't go to games. I want to get into a spot where I have more help, where I can go and actually be in the world and do those things and make better videos. I just got to make that jump at some point. Let's see here. We got, I'm just here so I won't get fined, $2.99. How much to say the N-word for? Probably $1 million as well. Probably $1 million. I don't know, 2 million. We do things, $2. I'll get you tickets. I go for like 4 a year. Yeah, I used to have season tickets. I can get the tickets, and I appreciate that. But again, it's about not having the time to do the YouTube work that I need to do and go to the game. You find me a producer, a video editor / camera guy to come with me, then I go to the games. Or maybe I should be a better business person and do all of that shit myself, like a responsible adult. So maybe that's what I should do. Wow. This just keeps going. More people are watching now too. This is great. I appreciate it. What do we got here? Mad_Mills, $5. Friend of mine recommended your channel. I'm hooked. Keep up the good work. That is a good friend. First of all, tell your friend thank you. Thank you for the $5. And I'm glad you're hooked. What do you like about the channel? I feel like it's because the jokes are usually pretty decent. But for every bad joke, Will and I get a good one in. Kyle, $2 from Europe. Over under on Perna nip slip. Ooh, Kyle. How can I give odds? You guys have already seen my nipples, though. I shaved them in Target. I put them in Manscaped, which many of you complain about every time I do. I don't think you really want to see my hairy nipples. Here's a fun story about me. When all of my chest hair started coming in, the first place they started to grow was around my nipples. Just 2 long, flowing mounds of hair that my friends would make fun of me for that I refused to shave. Looking back, I don't know why I refused to shave them. But that is a true story. Matt, love the channel, Perna. Thank you for the $2, Matt. Now you guys know how puberty started to hit me. All around my nipple hairs. Aaron Reed, $10 more from NOK. Again, what does NOK stand for? What kind of money is that? We got football emojis. Do I like the Falcons? I did like the Falcons till they lost to the damn Patriots in the Super Bowl. But yes, I do enjoy the Falcons. I like Matt Ryan. I love Julio Jones. I really liked when Kyle Shanahan was there running the offense. I wish their defense played better. I don't know why they're not winning. But yeah, I like the Falcons. It's not like I don't like the Falcons. Are you older than Tom Brady? God damn it. No, I'm not older than Tom Brady. I do got to take care of this at some point. See, my wife's cool. She's like, you can grow your beard as long as you want. I don't give a shit. She's like, you always say you're going to grow it and then you chicken out. So just do it. So that's why I haven't shaved, but I just feel like I look like shit. I don't know. Are you going to cover MMA now since it's the only sport left? KY Sportsman, $5. I know KY. When you got fighting in your blood, when it's natural like that, maybe I should cover MMA. Maybe if Joe Rogan would have me on his podcast, I would then start covering MMA. Luis Salas, $4.99. Over under on Perna catching the coronavirus. Laughing my ass off. JK, too soon. Thank you, Louise. Over under. I think the chances are pretty strong of getting it. Like, I don't leave the house much, so my chances, I would say, are lower than the average person. Okay, Norwegian. NOK is Norwegian. Krone. Thank you. God, I have so much about the world I need to learn. But again, I'm not too worried about myself getting it because I'm healthy. I don't have pre-existing conditions. I'm worried about having it and then maybe passing it on to somebody that I care about that might not be able to handle it. So I think that's what everybody's, everybody who's not worried about themselves is worried about passing it on to somebody they love. Because I think we all know people that are probably at higher risk of stuff, not going well if they get it. And that's kind of what we have to be thinking about, right? Let's see here. Oh, we got a lot of Go Pats coming in here. See, that's what I'm talking about. We got Patriots fans who come to this shit because I think Patriots fans like to be tortured with shit talking because oftentimes they win at the end. Didn't happen this year, which was nice. I hope Tom Brady leaves them, and then I will like the Patriots more because I really just don't like Tom Brady. I like Belichick because he's just a giant evil genius dick. Like, I can get behind that. Something's weird about Tom Brady, and we're going to find out one day. That's why I don't like the Pats. Okay, we got Nicholas with the last name. Rijwani, $10. Hey, Perna, Seahawks fan here. 2 questions. 47 minutes of talking. That's where I'm at. Do you like the Rockies, and what do the Seahawks need to do this offseason if Corona doesn't delay free agency? Yes, I like the Rockies. I don't watch a lot of baseball. I would be watching Nuggets basketball if, one, we could watch basketball games in Denver of the Nuggets, but many of us can't because they're not on cable. So I would say, like, next to the Broncos, like, sports-wise here in Denver, Broncos, Nuggets, Rockies, Avalanche, just depends. That's where I would prefer to watch in that order. What do the Seahawks need to do in free agency? Get an offensive line. The Seahawks have been a lot like the Broncos over the last few years, where the offensive line has been an issue, and they never seem to do the right things to fix it. I know Seattle's tried to add pieces, and it was a little bit better this year, but if they could protect Russell Wilson really well, like, that offense would be so good. And the Seahawks offense is already good. DK Metcalf is going to get better. Russell Wilson, as much as I hate to admit it, is a really good quarterback. So they got to address the offensive line. I think they're going to need pass rush help. I know there's a lot of moving parts on their defensive line, and you've got like Jadeveon Clowney. You don't know if he's going or staying. So more pass rush help, offensive line help, and then I don't know. I would have to look, at your secondary, but I feel like their secondary needs a piece or two. So hopefully that helps, Nicholas. Pete K, $5, Euro. Is it easy for you, copyright-wise, as an editor, to use the vids for the NFL for your channel? No. No, the NFL claims those videos and then just takes all the money. Duke Jedi, $2. You should cover NRL. Go Brisbane Broncos. What is the NRL? National Rifle Lingerie League. NRLL. That would be the most popular American sport, by the way. The National Rifle Lingerie League. If the NRA wants to make more money, that's what they should start. We do things, $2. All right, how much to go to a Broncos game with you? Again, I don't go. I would go for free with all of you because I love going to the games. I got to figure out how to work at 2 places at the same time. But thank you, We Do Things. George Davey Jr., did you hear about Gronk signing with the WWE? Yes, George. I made a whole video about it, George. That's a very George Costanza-like question. Alex Green, $1.99. Respond to PFF dissing Vaughn, like Rank last year. That's not a bad idea, Alex. I saw that. I think Will and I talked a little bit about that yesterday in the podcast. PFF, Pro Football Focus, they grade all the players if you don't know, and they're hit or miss with their grades. Sometimes they take their grades way too seriously, and obviously if they think Vaughn's declining, they're not really paying attention. I think Vaughn will have a better year this coming year. But yeah, he was asked to do, different things too with Vic Fangio. Vaughn does so many things well. Like when you listen to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about, talk about Von Miller, even if his sack numbers and shit are down, like they're still talking about other things that he does that are impressive. Javier Cardenas, $2.99. What do you think the future of AFC West looks like? Depends. Competitive, especially if Tom Brady goes to the Chargers or Raiders. But I think Drew Lock's going to be good. Now, I thought maybe Joe Flacco would be good. I thought Case Keenum would be good. I thought Trevor Siemian could be good. So maybe I'm not the best person to project which quarter will succeed. But I legitimately like Drew Lock. I think there's a ton of potential there. I think he has a lot to improve on. I think he played well, but I think he's got a ton to improve on. Like, he's not where Patrick Mahomes was coming in. And I don't think he'll be as good as Patrick Mahomes, but I think he's going to be a very good quarterback. And I think the Broncos will be better at building an even better team around him. Maybe. Chiefs got a good team right now, but I think Broncos and Chiefs are going to be competitive. The Raiders are all right. The Chargers, until they figure out their quarterback situation, they're going to have a hard time not being the worst team in the division. Marco Muriel. Hey, Perna, when are you coming to LA and checking out SoFi? Hashtag Rams House. Well, maybe since I used to live in LA, I would like to get out there and check out that stadium. But if I'm telling you guys that I can't even make it to Broncos games here, it might be a while. Unless, like, I don't know, DAZN or HBO or Barstool pays me to do a show where I can just travel and do videos at all the stadiums. That would be pretty cool. Bill Larry, $5. Are you ever going to stop the Tyreek Hill abuse jokes? Hashtag FYTB. Probably not, Bill, to be honest. I know more and more Chiefs fans are coming around to support Tyreek Hill. And I'll admit there's a possibility he might not be a piece of shit. But here's the thing. If you want my honest opinion on Tyreek Hill, the first time around, pled guilty to abuse. That kind of, like, I'm gonna make fun of him for being an abuser, and it's not even like. Not making fun of him for that. I'm just reminding people, like, this guy's probably not a good dude. That's what it looks like. Now, the possibility there is Tyreek Hill could have been forced to take that guilty plea because it was his best legal option. I know enough about the legal system to know that sometimes people who are innocent have to take those things. But I don't know. I don't know. It seems like everybody agreed he did it. And then other shit came out, and then people started saying, well, look at this. He didn't do it. The mother of his child is making up lie. Like, I don't know. That's just a whole messy situation. I'm not smart enough to tackle it, but I'm going to probably give Tyreek Hill a lot of shit till I'm dead. God, there's too many. There's a lot of super chats I got to get to. I know. I see them. I'm going. Ice Ham Jello, Tebow, Cutler, Flacco, fuck, marry, kill. Ooh. I take Tebow's virginity. I marry Jay Cutler because it seems like he's actually funny. Sorry, Joe Flacco. You're dead. Michael Scott, $1.99. Did you see Joe Flacco was traded to the Broncos? Did you see Flacco was traded to Broncos? Is that a trick question, Michael Scott? No, he's still a Bronco. Was he traded from? Did the Broncos trade him away? Did the Broncos trade him away? Sorry, I just checked Twitter. I don't think so. Sebastian Anyan? Cover Marbula 1. I don't know what that means. I'll try. Pro Dose, $5. Do you think Ben Arm is still strong enough to strong arm the woman? Do you think Ben's arm? Well, okay, Pro Dose. Okay. Harrison Kienzle, $2. There's a big UFC card, 418. Love the channel. Thank you, Harrison. Connor Finley, $5. Odell Brewing is good, but Oscar Blues is better. What do you think while you're creating the vids? Go Broncos. Oh, yeah. So that's not a sponsor, but they just sent me their shirts. And I love Oscar Blues. I've been to their place. Was it in Longmont? Yeah, big fan of their beer. So I would love a beer sponsor. But Odell's the only one who sent me free stuff before. So Austin, oh wait, what do I drink while I'm creating vids? Usually nothing. It's a job. Like I gotta be sober because this brain doesn't get smarter when I drink. So I need to be on top of things, you know? But when I'm done, I drink whiskey. And I've been experimenting with all kinds of whiskeys. The best cheap whiskey I like is Four Roses. Yeah, that's the best cheap one. Austin Fink, $5. What do you think about the Denver airport? I have to say, at the very least, there were poor painting and sculpting decisions. Yes, that's a whole issue. That's a whole rabbit hole. There's a whole Denver airport conspiracy thing you can go down on the internet if you want, Austin Fink. The paintings are weird. I'll give you that. The horse sculpture is crazy. It's even crazier when you learn that the guy creating that sculpture died while making that sculpture because a piece fell on him and killed him. So yeah, there's some weird shit at DIA. Adam Burke, $1.99. Do you go to Broncos games? God damn it, Adam. I'm guessing that's a joke, and you've heard me mention that this whole live stream that I don't. I mean, I used to. Colin Ainge, $5. The dream now is Belichick winning next 5 Super Bowls with Andy Dalton at quarterback to prove that Brady is the ultimate system QB. Yes, Colin. That is it. That is the dream. My dream would be Andy Dalton going to the Patriots, and winning a Super Bowl with Bill Belichick. Beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl with the Buccaneers. That's a scenario, right? Hobo, 6499, $1.99 donation. Oh, fuck. Sometimes his chat just jumps and I lose my spot. Government took basketball. Next will be guns, Perna. The government didn't take basketball. The NBA took it. And since I don't have any guns, I have nothing to give them. Except a couple of these. You set that up. You say something silly, you're going to get a fucking dumb joke. Okay. Hakujin, $5. How would the best XFL team do against the worst NFL team? Would it be a slaughter, or would Winston still throw 5 interceptions? Winston could throw 5 picks, I think, against an XFL team. So I agree with you there. Yes, I think the Bengals would have beaten the Roughnecks. It would be fun to watch, to think about. I think it'd be more fun to watch an XFL team against the best college team. And if you heard that, that was me zipping up my fly. Don't know. David Grayley, $2. Marbella 1 is Marble Racing on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know. See, I'm learning shit here too. Isaac Foote, was your dad Adam Foote of the Avalanche? What would you say to the creation of a GoFundMe page to get you, Tree, and Fives out to an LA Charger game to try to troll Spanos by chanting the chant? Actually, Isaac, I don't think we would need to do a GoFundMe page. Assuming we can eventually travel again freely in this country, I bet if we got UrinatingTree and 5 Points to agree we're going to do this, and we could all go there as a collab and shoot some videos together, that we could actually make something like that happen, and it would be a lot of fun. So you don't need to do a GoFundMe. I bet we just I gotta talk to them and we can do it. Kenny Shellnut, $2. Before the Fall was the worst audiobook ever. Whoa. Kenny. I really liked Before the Fall. Sue me. It was not the worst audiobook ever. Sure, there are worse ones. It's disappointing, Kenny. Very disappointing. Colton Felchak, $4.99. Our town is being destroyed by the panic, but that's good sports getting me by as I drink this beer. Colton, sorry to hear about your town. Stay safe. I don't know if drinking beer helps, but I support it and appreciate you jumping in and donating your money as your town falls apart around you to me. Logan Pikete, hope you're doing well with this no sports timeline. I guess I'll just rewatch the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. Damn it, Logan. Yeah, you can rewatch that. Appreciate your $5, Logan. And if free agency still happens, I hope free agency gets pushed back a week so I can have a week break. But I'll be busy next week if free agency goes on. Isaac Foot, Tree's favorite chant about Spanos. Oh yeah, fuck Spanos, right? Fuck Spanos. We can get that chant going. Bill Larry, have you ever considered doing stand-up? #FYTB. Thanks for asking, Bill. I have, but I don't think I'm funny enough to do it. You got to have balls, too. You got to have balls, Bill. But yes, I've thought about it lots of times. It's just you got to really be confident to get up there and do it. And you got to write some good jokes, which with YouTube, I can get away with a lot of jokes that don't work because I can't hear you not laughing at them. So maybe one day. Brendan Keene. NBA got suspended before an Astro player did. Yes, I saw that somewhere else today. That's a very good joke, too. Very good joke. Vincent DeBonis. Sports YouTubers better than politicians. I agree there. A lot of bad politicians out there. Both sides. Okay? Let's not get crazy here. Let's not force me to start talking politics. Oh, lower back's starting to tighten up. Kenny Shellnut. We're over an hour. Okay, I'm going to end this thing. Kenny Shellnut, $2. The Deep, Deep Snow was an excellent audiobook. I keep seeing that one. And I keep almost getting it, Kenny. So I will check that out. And then we can come back and reconverse on Before the Fall. Kyle Ellis, $4.99 with sports gone. I am not reduced to making paid contracts to the neighborhood kids to fight in my homemade UFC cage. Kyle, I don't think you should be admitting that here on the live stream. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. We've done an hour. I thought I would do 5 minutes. Fuck it. I can't get off of here if you keep giving me money. Nate Carr Stiffy. I have a trip to Vegas booked. What do you think? I should skip it. When is it booked for, Nate? If it's within the next month or two, yes. I'm guessing May, June, you might be able to go. But I bet you can get your money back. So yes. Jim B, $500. That can't be real, Jim. $500 for the betterment of sports? Holy shit, Jim. Holy shit, Jim. You get a nip slip for that, Jim. You get a nip slip for that. Jim. That can't be real. That cannot be real, Jim. $500 for the betterment of sports from Jim B. Maybe that's Jim Beam. Oh, I could do a Jim Bean sponsorship. And if you are Jim Bean, and you have to have $500 to give to me. That is humbling. Freaking humbling. The coronavirus live stream for $1 million. We got halfway there, guys. Kyle Ellis, $1.99 now. Hashtag now. I don't know what that means. Correction to your other one. All right, thank you guys. Jim B, you are a man, Jim. You are a man. Oh, damn it. Here's $5 to continue abusing Tyreek Hill, just like he allegedly abused his son. Jillian Mitchell, thank you for the $5. Scott Hack, I work in pharma, and we're trying as hard as we can, everyone. I'm a microbiologist, and we're holding ourselves to tighter standards than ever before. Scott Hack, thank you for that. That is actually reassuring, and I think is a good point because things are crazy and messy right now. But I am hoping as we go through this and get through this, that the positive thing is we see how people come together collectively, working harder together, specifically in the medical fields, the pharma fields of science, helping us out of this situation. And appreciate that super chat and that information. And I think hopefully that is the silver lining, and that obviously we're better prepared to handle something like this. I just bought us another hour of Perna. $500. Jim bought you the rest of the fucking night. My concern is, like, I've been doing this for an hour and 7 minutes, and I know there's a lot of people still watching, but I feel like I'm going to run out of things to say, or that you're going to grow tired of me and never want to come back because I really wore out my welcome. And I know you're here by choice. Maybe that's stupid, but yeah, oh my God, just ended already. You're right, Clarence Parker, but you're still here watching, Clarence. And people keep giving me money. I have to address their super chat questions. Lewan Williams, let's go to a Broncos game since you're not that busy. That is funny. If we could go to a Broncos game right now. And did I know Gronk was in the WWE? Yes, Lewan, I did. Yeah, I did. And I really want to see Gronk wrestle. I would pay a lot of money to watch the first Gronk wrestling match. Bill Larry, I love how everyone is now spamming you with money so you can get off. Did I just become a prostitute, Bill? I love how everyone is now spamming you with money so you can get off. That is the secret to YouTube Super Chats. Threaten to leave once you've read all the money lines, and then you never leave. All right. This was fun. Again, if sports continues to be on pause and NFL free agency does not go on as usual next week, I think I'll do more live streams because we got to do something to talk together. But free agency should see regular videos, and now we are ending this thing.